Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, No Way Out is past. Coming up next is WrestleMania. We are truly on that road. In tonight's main event, we have got a street fight. Undertaker gets Vampiro. Well, there he is, people. The new World Wrestling Federation Champion, Kevin Nash. He defeated Hulk Hogan last night at No Way Out, and my God, did he have himself a little bit of help from his outsider buddy Scott Hall. Stephanie McMahon as well played her part, but at the end of the day, this man, for the first time in a long time, is the WWF Champion. He will meet Test at WrestleMania. Oh, God. Well, I told you all I was going to beat Hulk Hogan, and it's done. And now I am going to go on to the easiest main event in WrestleMania history. You've got big, sexy, 5-star Kevin Nash versus the walking fluke that is Test. I mean, you've got to be kidding. The fact this man's not main eventing one, but two WrestleManias shows you why WCW is winning this war. Well, I don't know if I'd say that they're winning the war, and well, here comes the number one contender. And Test. Kevin Nash still calling him a fluke. And well, here he comes. He is the number one contender after winning the Royal Rumble again. I still cannot believe he won. The AI won 2 Rumbles. I can't get over it. I just can't. Well, Test is in. And well, Test and Nash. Alright. So you want to keep calling me a fluke. You keep saying fluke, fluke, fluke. Well, fluke you, Nash. Ooh. Oh, I like your little phrase on words there, Test. Fluke me. Oh, that was smart. You come up with that one yourself? Or did Vince McMahon write it for you? You know what, Kev? You're the world champion. You're a multiple-time world champion. Tag team champion. All kinds of championships. You're a big guy. And yeah, you've already got a victory over me. But at WrestleMania, you'll get a different person. Oh, God. You know what? I am expecting the easiest WrestleMania main event in history. But you know what? I know someone who does want a piece of you tonight. My buddy, Scott Hall, wants you tonight. Oh, you mean the guy who's the reason you're the current World Wrestling Federation Champion? Because we both know you were beaten last night if it wasn't for your best buddy. Hey, whoa. I beat Hulk Hogan 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. Okay? It's not my fault he's getting old and gets easily distracted by things. You know what? I'll take Hall tonight, but right now, I want you. And a shot by Test. And, well, I think Nash trying to get away as the crowd has went utterly silent. And Test dropping Nash on his back. And, oh, Nash with a block. And Kevin Nash coming back with shots of his own here. And, oh, Kevin Nash takes him over the top rope. And Kevin Nash going after Test. And oh, Test coming back with rise of his own here. It's Test and Nash. They will meet at WrestleMania. And there's a clothesline from Test now, followed up by another one. And the officials are going to split these two apart. They will meet in the main event of WrestleMania. But tonight, Test is going to get Scott Hall one-on-one. Well, we're going to have some singles action here after what happened last week on Raw. Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit, they have plenty of history. Last week they teamed up, but they teamed up in a losing effort against the Hart Foundation. And well, when the match was all said and done, Benoit threw Jericho into the crossface. And now this has led to a match this week. Two WWF guys infighting with each other. We've seen it happen over in WCW as well. There's only so much. These guys have spent years fighting each other. You can't just have them all on the same page and expect it to be okay. As well, Chris Jericho, the former WCW World Champion, about to go one-on-one with an old foe in Chris Benoit. And well, Chris Benoit, as we said, threw Jericho into the crossface last week.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at
And Jericho and Benoit, I think it's been a while since we've seen these two actually collide. Although they have done many times. As Benoit, Jericho. I think back to WrestleMania in Season 1, where we had the submission triple threat match. That was, of course, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, and Chris Benoit. That was over the European Championship at that time. There's Jericho. Well, as we know from those guys, Kurt Angle, he is going to get his match with Bret the Hitman Hart and have a shot at that WCW United States Championship, a belt that Bret Hart has not defended in a while. Why he's been getting away with that, we don't know, but he will be defending it against Kurt Angle. There's Jericho and Benoit here. Kick it off with each other. And Jericho. As up, Benoit trips him down. And no. Jericho caught him there. Jericho again takes him down, jumps into the cover. And Jericho now on the back. And Chris Jericho. And oh, wait a minute. And there's Owen Hart, having his issues with Benoit recently. Well, Jericho as well sees Owen at ringside. And Jericho and Owen here is up. Benoit turns around, sees and Benoit takes Jericho down with a big right hand. Well, Owen Hart's made his way out here. Fireman's carry their axe handle right to the chest. As Jericho. Nobody home in the corner. Big shot there as Jericho rolls to the outside. Jericho. Oh, big suplex on the outside. And Jericho, who of course tapped out last week to the sharpshooter. It was after an inverted drop kick. Benoit ran in, and Jericho went for a drop kick on Owen. Owen ducked, and he drop kicked Chris Benoit. That's what kind of peed him off a little. Back in the ring there, so we're at the count of 6. And Benoit pushing on the legs. The ropes are right there if he just reaches up. And, oh, wait a minute, and look at Benoit right in front of Owen. The sharpshooter's locked in. The sharpshooter's locked in, but look at Jericho. And, oh, that's going to annoy Owen. That is going to annoy Owen. Oh, Benoit! And the crossface as he looks Owen right in the eye. And, oh, Jericho. So much history. They know each other's moves. Look at Benoit, though, right on him with the neck breaker. Sharpshooter on a crossface. Jericho out of both. And now, look at this, the camel clutch. As Jericho now with the power bomb. No, he's holding on. He's holding on. Multiple bombs here. Oh, and Jericho. And a drop kick to the lower back. After they power bombs out, we try to soften him up. And another one to the lower back. And a front drop kick takes him down. Jericho tiring himself out here. Into the corner again. Clothesline. And there's the Bulldog. Benoit with a shot there. And oh, wait a minute, Chris Benoit is going up the ropes now. And he might be looking. No, Jericho's getting up. Might have been thinking flying headbutt. And no! That was a flying headbutt. Good God! He torpedoed through him with his head. But Jericho gets the shoulder up. And the neck wrench, the brutal neck wrench. Everyone's favourite move. And oh God, he's going again. But this time, oh, Jericho's in a bad spot. But Jericho again. He just knows. He knows these moves. He knows the submission moves. As oh, catches the arm. Oh, swing and a miss there. As Jericho scoops under Northern Lights. Only a 2. Isn't. Oh, wait a minute. Jericho might be looking. Jericho might be looking for the Lion Salt, and it connects. And the Lion Salt connects as he hooks the leg. Oh! Always loved a Jericho Benoit match. As oh, Benoit ducked under there. Oh, Benoit! And the crossface in again! Is Jericho going to tap? 2 weeks in a row! And oh, he tapped again! He tapped again! And Benoit got him! Chris Jericho, man, 2 weeks in a row! Beaten via submission. That was a good match, enjoyed that. Jericho Benoit. And Jericho and Benoit colliding here, but Benoit got the crossface in. Jericho couldn't take it anymore. Benoit twice locked that sharpshooter in.
Here is your winner, Chris Benoit.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And Owen's in the ring. Owen. And Owen taking Benoit down. And Owen Hart going to lock in the sharpshooter. And the sharpshooter's locked in. It's locked in on him. And Benoit. Oh man, Benoit is locked in this. Oh God, Benoit. And Benoit, man, Owen will not let it go until Benoit taps the canvas. And Owen Hart locking in that sharpshooter. And man, oh man. Owen Hart, why would Benoit turn his back? Why would you turn your back? And Owen Hart with a sharpshooter locked right in on Benoit there. And Owen Hart just laying it into him. And Owen Hart,
Here is your winner, Owen.
well, he has not been happy with how Benoit has been using the sharpshooter. And Owen Hart laying Chris Benoit out. Well, Brian Pillman backstage was just interviewed, and he said he's challenged Goldust, a former hardcore champion, to a hardcore match. As Brian Pillman said, he's going to truly show how hardcore he can be, whatever that means. Oh, wait a minute, Pillman. And Pillman! Well, Pillman attacking Goldust here. Well, the match begins. It's a hardcore match, so that means falls count anywhere. And Pillman said he's going to show how hardcore he can be. As, oh, Goldust eats the steps there. As Brian Pillman. Well, Pillman's got wood. Now Goldust has it. As Pillman's on the hunt. But for some reason it just doesn't work when you don't have that thing turned on. And, oh God! And, oh man, the back of his legs there. Well, Pillman saying he's going to show how hardcore he can be. He's up. Goldust caught him. The table just vanished. And, oh, Pillman! With a tombstone! Where'd the table go? There it is. And my God, it's just impossible. As Pillman... Well, we don't get what Pillman's wanting to show how hardcore he can be. He is a former hardcore champion. And oh, into the ring post. There's Goldust also. Former hardcore champion. As Pillman scoops him up on the shoulder. He'll go for everyone's second favourite right on that barricade. Well, he's out to show something here as the ring post used again. And Pillman is armed here. He is armed. We've already got a street fight coming tonight. Don't think that means anything to Brian Pillman. Oh my god, it's so annoying to get stuff. As O'Cotton DDT! You literally hold the analog stick, you press buttons, and it just doesn't take anything. As it... Oh god! And he's going to town on him. Jeez! Goldust again into the ring post. Well, Brian Pillman showing a more vicious side here. As he whips in, snap suplex. And a German suplex now. Well, he's setting up furniture here. That is exactly what Pillman's doing. I think we can all put it. He used to be known as Flying Brian Pillman. He just knocked over his own ladder. He's going to have to be quick to do whatever the hell he's trying to do. As Pillman is climbing up here and flying. Brian Pillman, oh my god, ass first right through him. And both men took a hit on that one. Oh my god, Pillman's holding his leg. As both men getting up to their feet here. And oh god! And Brian Pillman with that heel connected on Goldust there. And that could do it after putting him through the table. And that done it. Brian Pillman. Well, Brian Pillman out to show that he's hardcore. We already know he's hardcore. Well, he put him through the table. And Brian Pillman wanted to show he was hardcore, and, well, he challenged former hardcore champion Goldust. And he's victorious. Brian Pillman. Well, don't get what this was all about, but he attacked him on the way to the ring. He bounced him off that ring post, beat the hell out of him with a kendo stick. Don't get it wrong, I think this is an appetizer to whatever the hell's going to happen with Undertaker and Vampiro. Well, we have just heard the news. The Rock is going to be here tonight when he gets to the building. But we've also heard that not in the building tonight is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin has made his way over to Nitro. Austin said he was going to address what the APA said last night here on Raw. But apparently he'll be addressing that on Nitro, not on Raw. But we will be hearing from The Rock tonight, as I'm sure The Rock is going to have something to say. Hopefully more than the few words he got out last night, as the APA are out here for tag team action right now. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think I've ever seen the APA get manhandled the way they were by Goldberg and Scott Steiner last night. And well, speaking of devil, Scott Steiner. There he is. And Scott Steiner, who must have dropped about 50 elbow drops on Bradshaw.
276 pounds.
And Scott Steiner pointing at the APA in the ring here. And, oh, wait a minute, and coming out behind Scott Steiner. And it's his brother Rick. Rick Steiner. And the Steiners are back and ready to go.
80 pounds. Rick.
And we're going to get the APA versus the Steiners right now. And oh yeah, here we go. Well, the APA, they need to show something because they took an ass whipping last night. The APA versus the Steiners. Here we go. Well, it was Farouk who said, oh, Steiner takes him. And Scott Steiner, man, he's had Farouk's number, hasn't he? Well, it was Farouk after Bradshaw got dropped right on his head by Scott Steiner. And Goldberg had taken it to Farouk outside the ring. He had him in the corner with a kendo stick pushed right into his throat and up the side of his face. And Farouk shouted it was Austin. It was Austin. Saying that Stone Cold Steve Austin hired the APA to attack Goldberg and Scott Steiner as well. I don't know what to say about it. I guess we're going to have to hear over on Nitro from Austin. As the Steiners, as Farouk laying in with some shots here. And the boot there. As Farouk scoops him up and down. Showing Scott Steiner he's not the only one that can do that. As Rick Steiner, though, busts out. And oh man, the Steiners working together. Here comes Scott Steiner, man, off the top rope. Got that Superman logo on the side. You better believe it. As Scott Steiner now. And oh well, cocky as always. Maybe getting a little bit too cocky. As Farouk laying in with the rights. And the neck wrench, the brutal neck wrench is locked in by Farouk. And oh man, Farouk is a bit fired up here. We saw what the APA done to Scott Steiner and Goldberg last week. They beat the hell out of them with steel chairs, but Steiner and Goldberg definitely took that out on them. And oh, he just reached up for the tag. As the APA wanted to make up for the ass kicking they took. Big clothesline in the corner there. And Farouk is just the one bullying Scott Steiner now. Well, there's the tag to Rex. He jumps up, tags in Bradshaw. And Bradshaw just goes through. Rick Steiner there. Rick Steiner though, under the arm. Sends him to the corner. There's Rick Steiner and and Bradshaw thrown into the corner there. God, man, that was a big DDT. There's Bradshaw. Oh, caught in the gut. Farouk back up on the apron now. And Rick Steiner, a clothesline, not quite like the one Bradshaw can hit you with. As Rick Steiner off the top. Or off the middle, I should say. Bradshaw almost caught there. That would have been a premature ending. And, oh my god. That's one place to stick your head, Scott. No, and look at Scott Steiner here. Going for a figure four leg lock. And, oh, Bradshaw with a big right. And, oh, he's going for, and a pump handle drop on Big Papa Pump. Oh, Scott Steiner was waiting. And, oh, what a backbreaker there. A swinging neck breaker. The APA just laying in with shots. As old Scott Steiner catches him with the Frankensteiner. And, oh, and Rick Steiner with a shot there, and Scott Steiner goes right through him. Rick Steiner with a cheap shot on the back. Well, it's no secret, we know the Steiners, they will take chances. As, oh, wait a minute, and Scott Steiner now with the Steiner recliner locked in on Bradshaw. And Bradshaw is locked in this here. Can he hold it? Does he going to have to tap? And, oh man, it's a big guy to hold that move in on. And, well, I think Rick Steiner's just going to take advantage here, try and get the pin, and Farouk's going to break that one up. But Scott Steiner catches him, launches him to the outside. And the Steiner's taunting right in front of the pro WWF crowd. And, oh, wait a minute, Bradshaw now. The one doing the stalking nobody home. Rick Steiner ducked. Caught. Swinging neck breaker there. There's a big shot there. And Bradshaw all over Rick Steiner now. Spine buster. No, Rick Steiner flips him over. And Rick Steiner lands again with that bulldog. And Scott Steiner going to try and stop it here, but oh man, referee took a clobber. And Farouk sent to the corner. Oh, well, Farouk being in gave Bradshaw that little moment that he needed. It's all but Rick Steiner. And Rick Steiner, the Death Valley driver there. And a cheap shot by Scott Steiner while the referee was out of commission. And, oh man, and Scott Steiner flying through the air again. As it all makes a tag, and we're back to Farouk and Scott Steiner again. And Farouk with a huge shot. And no, didn't connect the second time. Oh, what a right hand. Scott Steiner couldn't care less. Oh man, back body drop galore. Ah, not quite the recliner, but he's got him. Able to get out there. Scott Steiner though, right back on him. A big shot. And oh, and Farouk's had enough. He's going to go for a dominator. As Bradshaw, and oh, Scott Steiner kicked out of it. And Farouk is so angry. It's, oh God. Scott Steiner kicked out. Can you actually believe that? Ah, Scott Steiner, man. I can't believe he kicked out of that dominator there as he's going up. And, oh, God, Farouk might be coming down. God, I thought maybe he was going for a big Frankensteiner there. Good old tag matches. You never know where they're going to go. And, oh, Scott Steiner. Well, Bradshaw knows what this is. It happened to him last night. And Farouk's going up. Oh man, I love that move. I'd love to see it get done in real life, but it's so dangerous. And he's got the leg hooked. And the Steiners. The Steiner brothers defeat the APA. And well, man, oh man. I'm not going to lie, when that Dominator landed, I thought it was over. But the Steiners, the Steiner brothers, tagging again and standing tall. As I think Scott Steiner just wanted one last whipping on the APA, and that's what he got. Well, this man came close. He needs to learn how to do a bloody 5-star frog splash in a match and maybe he'll actually win. Again last night he had the opportunity. And he didn't climb the top rope and do it. Well, Rob Van Dam. Tajiri managed to get that light heavyweight championship, bring it back to the World Wrestling Federation, dethroning 6. And RVD about to go one-on-one with the WCW Cruiserweight Champion Rey Mysterio Jr., who the light heavyweight champion Tajiri has got a victory over. Well, Rob Van Dam and Rey Mysterio. And well, RVD and Ray going to go at it here. Don't even know if this Rob Van Dam can go for the Cruiserweight title. As RVD definitely got a bit more size than Ray. No one's faster than Rey Mysterio. As RVD using those kicks. As off the ropes, comes back, jumps over. Went to grab him there, didn't connect. Rey Mysterio now, Irish whip of his own. He ducks under. And roll round he goes. DDT, man. RVD bumping like only he does. Right on his crown. RVD comes up with the uppercut. Nope, goes behind. German suplex, held the bridge, but opted to let go of it as... Wait a minute. Well, there's the new light heavyweight champion, Tajiri. And Tajiri storming the ring here. And Tajiri grabbing RVD. Oh, dropping him on his head. And Rob Van Dam taken out by Tajiri. Well, I guess that is far from over. Rey Mysterio looking up as Tajiri looks at Rey Mysterio and points at him as he walks away.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, the challenge was made by Lance Storm. He said to Edge, right, you beat Ricky Morton. Now why don't you give the real contender a shot? He then called Edge a coward and said he understood if he didn't have the balls. Edge accepted, and well, we have got an impromptu Intercontinental Championship match about to happen right now as Lance Storm and Edge are about to go one-on-one for the IC title. Lance Storm, who was not the #1 contender. Ricky Morton beat him to be the #1 contender, but Lance Storm, who made Edge tap one-on-one. Once this match, Edge, who did retain the IC title against Ricky Morton last night, is now going to defend it all of 24 hours later against Lance Storm. And well... here we go then, Edge and Lance Storm. Lance Storm was the one who wanted that match.
Weighing in at 200.
As Edge and everyone's most boring move. What a way to start. Swing and a miss. And Lance Storm round the back of him. German suplex there. Well, Lance Storm's got a submission singles victory over Edge, so we know he can do it. But can he get the job done with the title on the line? As Edge grabs hold of him, scoops him up, down. As he snaps him down, and well, a kick there. Lance Storm though just tensing up. And Lance Storm, man, showing how to do it. And, oh, right into the elbow he goes. And Edge with a bulldog. As Edge oh, and there's the jumping calf kick. Big punch in the gut there. As Edge just takes Lance Storm now, launches him out the ring. And Lance Storm with a dragon sleeper on the outside. No point locking it in on the outside. Can't win. As Edge able to break out of it, get back in the ring. Count out would have retained him the title. And oh, that tackle in the corner we see Edge do nearly every match. And Edge getting the pro WWF crowd on his side. As Edge with a back body drop. And the brutal neck wrench. Oh man, it's such a dangerous move. That's why everybody does it. I'm doing daily videos because of this lockdown stuff, man. Me shouting brutal neck wrench must be starting to annoy people. There must be so much you can take. You're meant to kick him, not the air. As well, Edge too busy screaming at Lance Storm. I guess he didn't like the way Lance Storm spoke to him backstage. As Edge got him up for a big vertical suplex. There's Lance Storm into the cover. Edge into the cover. Lance Storm kicks out. Into the corner, it's count a long time. There's Lance Storm. Got to think if he can lock in the submission, but oh, never mind. The super kick right to the cranium centre of the ring. He might just have knocked Edge out. The turban. Oh, he got the shoulder up. Almost a new Intercontinental Champion. And oh, we met Lance Storm. Oh, he was going for the legs. Edge moving and oh. There's Edge. Spear DDT. Oh, man. And Edge almost looking paralysed there. As oh no, that's a rope break. Lance Storm's body was lying in the ropes. There's Edge. Edge now looking for a big tornado DDT. And oh, Edge. Edge is fired up here. And Edge takes him down. I don't think you're going to win it with that, Edge. But you never know. I've seen people win with stranger moves in this game. Hooks the leg. And Lance Storm kicks out. And I think Edge, with a kick there, get him up to his feet. And the Edge-O-Matic. He's got so many Edge-O moves. Into the cover again, but the Edge-O-Matic can't keep him down. Oh, but maybe a spear will. The Edge-O spear. Here we go. Second time lucky. Spear connects. And he hooks the leg of Lance Storm. 1, 2. 3, and Edge retains the IC title. Well, I'm not going to lie, when that super kick planted, I thought maybe, just maybe, there was a new Intercontinental Champion, but Lance Storm, he threw out the challenge. He was the one being all cocky, but Edge retains. Still Intercontinental Champion. 2 successful title defenses in 24 hours. Well, over on Nitro earlier tonight, Diamond Dallas Page threw out a challenge to The Rock, and he is out here to respond. Fine. No, you know what? Forget finally. Last night, the Great One, The Rock, made his return to the World Wrestling Federation, and within 3 words, boom, Diamond Cutter. DDP, if you wanted the real People's Champion, all you had to do was ask. Now, I saw your little pro over on Nitro earlier tonight. So you want to go 1-on-1 with the Great One on the grandest stage of them all. Well, Paige, all you had to do was ask. You want The Rock, you've got him. You call yourself a People's Champion. You're looking at the People's Champion. So that's what it'll be then. WCW's People's Champion versus the WWF's People's Champion. Diamond Dallas Page, you have written a check that your ass can't cash. The Great One will be at WrestleMania, but I'll warn you, I noticed that you stayed on Nitro tonight. You better believe me and you are going to cross paths before WrestleMania. The Rock will see you then. Well, there you have it, people. We've got a match for WrestleMania. It is going to be People's Champion versus People's Champion. The Rock versus Diamond Dallas Page. Well, here comes Test. Him and Scott Hall kind of erupted earlier. Oh, it's Kevin Nash, sorry. It's him and Scott Hall that are going to go now. Apparently Scott Hall put out the challenge. He wants to face Test tonight. And well, Test is going to go to WrestleMania. He is going to challenge Kevin Nash for the WWF Championship. And well, Test wants to get it done. He failed multiple times to grab the top prize. He's became one of our biggest main guys over the last year. Oh, wait a minute. And there's Scott Hall. And, oh, right hand. And Scott Hall. And Scott Hall going after Test here. And, oh, Test. And Test. Back on Scott Hall. And, oh, caught him again. And Test, not even taking his sunglasses off. And Test going after Scott Hall here. And, oh, well, shades of Kevin Nash with the elbows. And another huge right. And well, there's more shades of Kevin Nash with the knees. And Kevin Nash must be watching this thinking he's just turned the tide on him. And look at Test. Just looking at Scott Hall right now. Scott Hall with the sneak attack. Might have backfired big time as Test. And oh, Test going up. Could be looking for the elbow. He landed the gut wrench as he's top rope. And nobody home. As Scott Hall off the rope. Big back body drop there. And oh, raking at the eyes here. And on the throat. A rake to the eyes, a shot in the throat is all up on the shoulders. Electric chair. As in, oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. And there's Hogan. Hogan. And no, Test is on his feet. Test is on his feet. And Hogan has got Scott Hall's attention. Scott Hall, who played a big part in costing him the title. And god damn, there's a boot in the head for you. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Test defeats Scott Hall. And Hulk Hogan returning the favour to Scott Hall, who played a huge part in costing him the title last night. Well, it looked like Test had it there, but right here, the distraction from Hogan. Well, Test thought he was going to be facing Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania. And well, Hogan in the ring, and he's telling Test, it's your time now. I'm not going to lie, Test has had some help a couple of weeks in a row, hasn't he? To get some victories. But Test just took the head off of Scott Hall there. Hulk Hogan costing Scott Hall this matchup. See how he likes it. Oh, the time's changed. Well, main event, and it has to be done off exhibition, because no matter what I do, this match crashes on the loading screen. I even created a new universe and made this match in it in order to do it, and it crashed again. It is impossible to do this match in universe mode without the game crashing. So... And I also went to the options to change the interference so that it wouldn't happen in this match. It was already turned off. So when the AI runs in, that's been turned off the entire time. And it still happens. So anyway, people, we're going to see what happens in this one. It is a street fight. It is Vampiro. It is The Undertaker. They are going to collide. Vampiro, who went at it with Lex Luger. And well, 1 week later, Vampiro, he got the victory over Luger. But now Undertaker, the man Vampiro originally targeted, Luger ended up in the middle of it. And well, and the Undertaker, man, he is going to circle his yard, is he? Stuff, he's getting off that bike and he's going in for a fight. And, well, no surprise, Undertaker is going to lay into him. And Undertaker over the top rope. It is a street fight, people. The only rule is pinfall submissions must take place in the ring. Is into the steel steps. And Undertaker's not wasting his time, is he? Undertaker with his steel steps in hand. And Vampiro! Oh, Vampiro doesn't look good in that position. Well, I'm expecting some kind of random interference to happen in this one. And I can pretty much guarantee it's going to get edited out because nothing is going to make sense unless it's Lex Luger. As Undertaker all over Vampiro right now. Well, you wanted to pick the fight with them. And a fight you picked. Is Undertaker going for the next set of steps here. It's Vampiro. God! Well, Vampiro, who's lying on the ground, smiling. God, into the table. And the Undertaker is going to town on him here. God, what a right hand. And oh, Undertaker is stripping the announcer's table. He's been waiting for this moment. And Undertaker. And oh. Oh! And Vampiro. Going to take it to Undertaker here now. And oh, man. And Vampiro now. And, well, it looks like he found a ladder. We saw stuff under there from earlier. And, oh, Undertaker, I think, is going to utilise the ladder that's there. Oh, God. And, oh, man. And oh, well, he went for him there. Oh, didn't quite get him. Vampiro, though, pounces on it. Well, the referee can do nothing but watch. The referee knows better than to try and get in the face of the Undertaker. The Undertaker will punch out that referee. You better believe it. Another jawbreaker. Oh man, as I say, it's all the weapons we saw earlier. Jeez. There's Vampiro now. Going to start stripping the merch himself. Oh, Undertaker caught Vampiro. Chokeslam. Oh God, I don't think one was enough here. I don't think one was enough. And God! Right through the table. A second chokeslam. And Undertaker, well, putting him back into the ring because that's how the match will end. And Vampiro right now, not looking too good, is he? Undertaker beating on him. Bringing him up to his feet here, and Undertaker lining up. A big DDT there. And Undertaker, he's not out here for weapons and stuff now. He's going to use his hands. And Undertaker is beating on Vampiro. God! Vampiro not looking too clever right now, is he? And Undertaker is going to town. Vampiro being beaten right now. Oh, man. Well, this is exactly what he wanted to do to him. Oh, God. Undertaker. Here he goes. Vampiro. Last ride. Man. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And what the? What's this? What's going on here? Well, Raven is here, people. Raven is here. And him and Undertaker are eye to eye right now. They are eye to eye. As Raven's up on his feet here. And Raven with a low blow. And he's looking right at him here. And wait a minute, Raven now. Raven. And Raven is stalking the Undertaker. And a DDT to the Undertaker. And what is going on? Raven and Vampiro, I thought these guys hated each other. Is Vampiro now up on his shoulders, a final nail in the coffin. As he hooks the leg. And Raven is leaving. And Vampiro won! What? He was getting his ass kicked. And Raven, the low blow by Vampiro, thanks to the distraction, the DDT, the nail in the coffin, and Vampiro has won this match. You've got to be kidding me right now. Vampiro defeats The Undertaker thanks to the help of a man who not too long ago they were beating the holy hell out of each other. Vampiro with help from Raven. And man, oh man, well, Raven's not been seen in a while. What the hell does this mean? Ladies and gentlemen, that main event took nearly an hour to put together. I kid you not. Ladies and gentlemen, like, share and subscribe. Leave those comments down below. Raven is back. I will see you in the next episode.